This Memorial Day weekend, a true turning point and a major test after a very dark year. The coronavirus is in retreat with more than half of U.S. adults now fully vaccinated. And this weekend, millions of Americans are on the move, gathering together and celebrating how far we've come. Some 37 million people expected to travel, more than double last year. 34 million of them on the roads. The TSA expecting to screen 6 million passengers through Sunday. The lines are back at the airports. And this weekend, the Indy 500 will host 135,000 fans, the largest sports event since the pandemic. All of it because 166 million people have received at least one dose of the vaccine, 59% of everyone 12 years and older. A very upbeat President Biden in Virginia today, saying we're getting our lives back, but we're not done yet. And as we head towards summer, new CDC guidance about summer camps, kids, and who should still wear a mask. ABC's Stephanie Ramos leads us off in New York.
Tonight, as we kick off a holiday weekend, a great American road trip is underway. Millions of Americans getting on the road again. Traffic like we haven't seen since the start of the pandemic, even as gas prices are the highest they've been in 7 years, more than $1 a gallon higher than this time last year. The main driving force behind all this driving are the number of people who have received the COVID vaccine. Nearly 60% of eligible Americans receiving at least one dose. If you're not vaccinated, the CDC says you should still wear a mask.
4 months after I took office, we're further along in this fight than anyone thought possible.
And the 2.5 million expected to travel by air this weekend also still have to mask up, even if you've been vaccinated.
The mask mandate is a federal mandate in airports and on airplanes, and that's going to hold true probably until mid-September.
Today, the peak day for air travel, long lines at major airports, making some people nervous.
I suppose I maybe am just slightly concerned about the more people on the plane.
But many elated to travel again.
To be able to fly again is wonderful. To be able to go with really hardly any restrictions and be able to take my mom out is a blessing.
President Biden in Virginia today, the latest state to lift restrictions, optimistic about this next step.
We're getting our lives back. Stores and restaurants up and down Main Street are hanging open signs on their front doors.
And tonight, new guidance for businesses. The Federal Equal Employment Opportunity Commission saying employers can require employees get COVID vaccines and even provide incentives for that. But businesses must keep the vaccination status private, and there are medical and religious exemptions. But one thing is clear, those vaccines are helping the country get back to something closer to normal. In Indianapolis, fans streaming in to check out the track ahead of Sunday's Indy 500. Our Trevor Alt is there.
We're seeing the first of what's expected to be 135,000 fans this weekend. Masks are required inside and the stands will be capped at 40%, but this will still be America's largest crowd since the pandemic began.
Longtime fans returning to the Speedway and a sense of normalcy.
Anywhere else you'd rather be on a Memorial Day weekend?
There is nowhere else I would be.
People really feeling that progress there. Stephanie Ramos joins us from LaGuardia Airport on what is expected to be the busiest travel weekend since the pandemic began. But Stephanie, it's also the unofficial start of summer, and there's new guidance out today about kids and summer camps.
There is, Whit. The CDC updated its guidance today. Children and teens at camps no longer need to wear a mask or social distance as long as everyone is fully vaccinated. Now, for those kids who are not vaccinated or are too young to be eligible, they still need to wear a mask at camp. The CDC still recommends everyone wear a mask in a crowded social setting and that kids stay in the same group for the season and mix with other groups as little as possible. Whit.
A lot of parents were waiting for that new guidance. Stephanie, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.